Hey guys, Austin here, and we're gonna open up 6 packs of Lost Origin. And I have my trusty fingernail clippers in case we have any problems getting these open. And lately I've been going to the store and I've been buying 6 of these. See, we need these. I've been having some decent luck, at least getting a couple alt arts. So I decided to go with Lost Origin just because since I have the Umbreon, I think that Giratina is the second best card you can get. So we're looking for that Giratina. Okay, as far as I know, this is a good code card to have. So not bad. Let's do the card trick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wish me luck, guys. Blue Energy. All right, Poliwhirl, Haunter, Hiruma, Hectita, I don't know, Phalanx, Poliwag, Oddish, Electric, and Snorlax. Alright, not the greatest, but not a bad hollow Snorlax. I actually kind of like that card. That's decent. Yeah, you know what? We are going to... Yeah, we're going to have to... I like it enough to put it in a case. That's the difference. I know a lot of Pokemon collectors go for the binder, but to me, as a card seller, if I organize everything in a binder, when I go to sell it, I'm gonna have to, put it in one of these and these, anyways, in the first place. So I feel like it's better just to do that. I know this card's probably worth like 30 cents, but Snorlax is, a fan favorite, and that card could be a lot higher in a PSA 10 in, let's say, 5-10 years, and packed fresh. So sometimes it's worth to... Normally I don't keep those non-full art hollows, but in that case I actually did. Sorry I'm having such trouble opening these guys. They are so much harder to open than sports packs, surprisingly. They're just really tight. Alright, so bad code card. Every time I've gotten a code card like this, I have never gotten a full art. So, 2, 3, 4, and we got a V-Star card. So let's see what happens with these. By the way, I've had people comment back here, these are Facsimile cards. I would never ever display. Like, these are like, if they were real, they'd be hundreds of thousands of dollars. I would never display cards. I mean, they'd be locked away somewhere in a safe if they're worth that much. But so we got a reverse Carbink and a Poliwrath. So binder cards there. Alright, halfway through. No alt arts yet. But I think we just got some good luck mojo because I did not need the toenail clippers for that one. So, let's see what we can do here, boys. Oh no. That's a bad sign. I've just learned that, dude. It's a bad sign. The white. But apparently the black can do you wrong too. So, alright. I think it's not Psychic. I don't even know what this is. Alright, so bunch of Pokemon I don't know. Litwick. Okay, Oddish. Pokemon you do know. Bring those to the front. Alright, so as you can see, Rockruff, Lampent. Terrible. Can we get... And what can make up for this, I've gotten... last time I got 6 packs, we did get 2 full arts. But those full arts are only worth about $3 a piece. So all it takes is just one really good full art. But most people that open Pokemon know how hard it is, these pull rates. And that's why when I buy these single packs, they're really just for fun for the channel. With modern stuff, anything that's above these single packs, I absolutely keep sealed. Just because I've seen so many openings. I'm a part of Facebook groups. People open thousands of dollars of product, dude. And then they come out with like $150 worth of cards. Like, not gonna be me. Like, I'll hold on to these sealed product. Good code card. Let's see if we can get our first big hit, huh? Wouldn't that be something? A real big hit. Let's get a black and gold Black and Gold Mew, huh? Psychic Energy, Seadra, like that, Seadra. Dottler, Damage Pump, Rhyhorn, Mercur, Horsia, Mawile, Shellos, Misfortunate, and another Kingdra. To be honest, another holo, I know that's probably worth 10 cents, but just it being original 150 Pokemon, just like the Snorlax, I will go ahead and put this in a case. Yes, I know. It's probably a 30-cent card, but PSA 10 candidate, 5-10 years. It would not surprise me if this in a PSA 10 could be, who knows. But I mean, I gotta put some cards in cases, right? When you go 0 for 4 like that. So let's check 5, huh? That opened easy. Is that easy opening a good sign or a bad one? It looks like a bad one, boys. That white code card of death. I'm telling you. It's all bad news when you get that white code card. Let me know if you guys have ever gotten a good hit with a white code card. So, Blue Energy, Abomasnow. Ooh, I saw some shiny. Sorry. Yep, see, nothing. But we'll still go through it. Clefairy. Alright. So we got some good binder cards at least. I got a binder in yesterday. From an Amazon gift certificate. And it's a fancy binder with no rings and stuff. And I decided, you know, with these single packs, I'll just put the non-full arts. I can't put the full arts in the binders like some people, just because, I mean, if you're ever gonna sell those, first off, me being an original sports card collector, if I was gonna sell a Pokemon card, I would grade it first. Otherwise, you're going to lose a lot of money selling it raw. Well, at least if it's gradable in the first place. I guess if it's not a gradable card, go ahead and put it in the binder. Why not? You know, but my style of collecting, I definitely like my good cards or cards that I appreciate to be in cases, not in binders. Binders are kind of, for me, a good place just to organize the junk. Because I was thinking about today, I was like, well, I just have so many of these commons and uncommon from different sets mixed up. I should, from now on, just when I open cards, just try to keep them organized. So today was 6 Lost Origin. I'll start my binder off with Lost Origin, and I'll keep building that. And if I open up a new set, I'll skip a page and start with that. But so, black code card, please, guys. Let's see if we can get one alt art here. One alt art. Let's get that Giratina, huh? Electric, Sligo, Lady. I got her in the full art. Not a bad full art to get. Those waifus, for some reason, they sell for a lot. Japanese people love their waifus. Alright, Bronzor. Oh, full art. Yes, Snover, Torkoal. Oh, yes. And this is actually one of the better full arts you can pick up. Like, literally, while I was at work, because I picked these up before I went into work today, I was just looking at the best cards in this set. And unfortunately, there are not a lot of good cards. And this card, I believe, is selling for about $10 raw right now, which is good for a full art. It definitely is. Okay, was that on the case, or did I just feel... Okay, that's just on the... So yeah, this is actually I think this is probably like the top 10 most expensive full arts, which is kind of sad because it's only $10, but and this is excluding the art gallery. So like I said, I did pull 3 alt arts out of a 6-pack thing last time, but this alt art alone is actually worth more than the alt arts I pulled last time. So sometimes it only takes one. This isn't a huge card or anything, but still nice collection adder. I don't have a lot of modern cards, so that's why I like to open them up. I'm gonna keep adding on to this sealed collection, guys. That's been really working out for me in the money situation. And while you've been seeing a lot of Pokemon, one thing I'll say, I've been experimenting with Pokemon, buying vintage Japanese between eBay, Whatnot, and TCG Player. I tried eBay and Whatnot. The thing about eBay is you really have to shop around because there are so many cards that will be like near mint. It's just hard to find those mint cards that don't have any marks on them because I don't want to buy a light play card. If I buy a Pokemon card and it's vintage, there's just not much point to get it in my eyes unless it's gonna at least get an 8. So I want to buy the card in mint. Light play is not good enough. If you can find it on eBay, you get the best deals there. Whatnot, I'll argue that you can get the best quality there because they go over the cards with a fine tooth comb. But what the thing about that is the most popular channels, they're the most popular channels for a reason because they have the nicest cards. You'll be bidding against 50, 60 people, and a lot of times you're overpaying for those cards. So it's kind of like, and another thing is they're not nearly as good at shipping. Like Whatnot, I ordered stuff on eBay last Friday. Everything I ordered on eBay has showed up. Whatnot, I ordered everything that weekend. I have not received one thing from Whatnot yet. So, that's a point, I guess, against Whatnot is just not all the people are very good at getting their packages out in a quickly fashion, which I understand. When you're dealing with hundreds of customers, that's got to be just a lot of shipping, a big headache. So I can understand that. I'm patient, but so next I was planning on trying out TCG Player. The only thing I don't like about that is just you can't see the pictures, and something I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out, is when you're selling a card, who is determining if it's near mint or light played? Because if it's the seller and they're not providing a picture, their version of mint might be, oh, a little whitening on the corner. Like that's MP to me. Like I'm very strict on Pokemon. If it's near mint, there should be nothing. Like it should look like a 10 because the thing is, with Pokemon, if it looks like a 10, it's probably going to get an 8. If we're talking about vintage, it's just a lot harder to grade. So also with my Pokemon, just last thing I'll leave you guys off here with is I sent in a Beckett Pokemon submission of I did 10 Top Sun cards and 10 poker cards, and I got $104 refund on my account, and they said they're going over my submission right now. So I would assume that 4 or 5 of my cards were not able to be graded. And that really confuses me. Like, were the cards, if they're altered, they would have graded them altered, correct? Um, so I'm hoping that there's like no trimming or I don't know how that'd be possible. I mean, I guess the Top Sun, I bought an entire collection from one guy in Japan. They all seem to be just fine. And the reason why I think there's nothing wrong with either one of the cards is because I sent 10 of each in. So obviously some of the cards did get graded in both groups. They must have found problems with a couple of the cards, but we'll find out when they come out. Last time when they started my order, it came back pretty quick. So my next submission, I think I'm gonna do PSA, but just for that big time EV card that I got. That's just huge. So still pumped on that one. Bummed out that Sally wasn't happy about the trade because to be honest, you guys know I don't even really like modern cards, and she came to me with that trade, and I was willing to do it, of course, and I laid out everything, the cards I was willing to trade, and she was like, "Yeah, no problem. That looks great. I definitely want to do that." She was super excited, so I was like, "Okay, cool." I did those cards, and I literally added like I don't know, like 50 filler cards. And they're not like big cards, they're like reverse hollows. And, I just figured things that she could help build her sets with, like things like this. And I put poker cards in there, tops cards, like things that she can't get her hands on herself. And she was kind of complaining to me about the price, like, oh, I didn't give her enough what it was worth. And I did win on the trade, I'll admit that, but at the same time, I gave you what I was willing to trade, and you agreed to that. And I sent a picture that was very clear, and I gave you 6 slabs that were also very clear what the slabs were. So I don't feel like I was being sketchy or, like, you know what I mean, anything like that. If you would have said, hey, this isn't a good trade, I would have been like, all right, what do we got to do to make this trade right? But now on the backside of it, especially because it said it was okay with what I originally gave you, and then on top of that, I gave you a $45 ETB box and more cards on top of that when you only pulled the card from a $100 box. Anyways, I get it. You're a kid. Like, lesson learned, whatever, right? That's what you said. But I mean, I guess just be smarter and look at the cards. I mean, I don't know, like, what to tell you. Like, I don't feel bad about it. That's for sure. I didn't pull the wool under anyone's eyes. Cards were out there, and depends what you value the cards at. I mean, like a lot of those poker and tops cards I gave her, like those are going for like 50 a piece. And if they grade well, like she can't grade, so I guess that's a problem. But just get off on that. I mean, I definitely did take a W on that trade, but like I said, I'd rather have vintage than that modern crap. The only reason why I was willing to do it is just because she was a top fan and she came to me for the trade. Could have easily went to anyone else, returned it down, but anyways, these were the 3 hits, guys. Sorry for going on and on. Let me know how I did. Thanks, guys. Lost Origins, Pokemon, out.